There's so many good lipsticks happening right now. Just FYI.
Yes.
It's really good.
I
Just
love Alex's lipstick.
Thank you. I got it 2 Christmases ago. It was the Kylie KKW collab.
Sure.
Oh, so is it
So
like
it
one
doesn't get
thing?
splotchy
There's so many
and it
good
stays on
lipsticks
for
happening
hours.
Before we continue with this, because we are now live. Hello, everybody. We're going to be doing an episode of Space Train. It's going to be exciting. I'm going to tell you more things about it in about 15 minutes. So if you're watching the very beginning of this, just skip ahead to about the 15-minute mark or so, and then you'll hear everything that you need to hear. Yes.
Okay, I think I'm safe to take my AirPods out. Let me know if you hear a bunch of background noise, though.
Yes, Alex.
Little Butt wasn't given a role for tonight.
Yes. Okay. So I'm sad to say, Ben, who has been busying himself doing something highly amusing. There are a few competitors. That's what I want to tell Lil Bud. Lil Bud has been acting like sort of the king of the mountain, but as we see, Lauren's got a cat, Ben's got a cat.
Look.
It's Sarah's got a cat. They've got a cat. Can you show
Look.
them? No.
A dog even, Little Butt. You're not alone. You're not the only talented animal.
Look at his little tongue. Look at his tongue.
He's sticking his tongue out.
And that sort of talent you just can't teach.
So this is Orpheus, and he's actually been on the stage before. Him and his little kitten siblings were in Whistle Down the Wind at Queensbury.
Oh, there we
That's
go.
how I
It's
got
just
him.
therapeutic, I think, having animals.
I have a dog though, and she has a cone, so I think
You win.
We win.
Yes.
So, yeah, that's fine.
It's her Elizabethan collar.
That's right.
She's in Bridgerton.
That's right.
The next time we do this, can we just use our pets as puppets?
Yeah.
Well, we
I don't
can
know,
certainly
like a
write
hand puppet, or
show.
what are we talking?
I don't think Saber would be okay with me up in there.
Well, no. I just meant put them in front of the camera.
Or
and
like
then we
one
just
of the
sort
commercials be about pets and everybody has their pets out.
Aw.
We
Yes.
could
Even
do
a
that.
Vaseline, anything's
Sarah
possible.
McLachlan.
No, because every
commercial.
actor says that they love working with animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first rules of vaudeville: don't work with anyone who's not a child or an animal. Those are the rules.
I think Alex, the answer is a little bit should sit back and kind of watch and observe.
Okay, he's trying to open the door so he can watch it with his dad.
Okay, that makes sense.
Solid.
Little Butt, do you want me to do it since you don't have thumbs? Oh, okay, here.
Hi, Liz. You look great. It's very
Hi.
exciting.
Thank you.
We are
Or
live.
like,
No, this is perfect.
Liz
no,
and
I
I
just
took
like,
different
do we look
approaches.
more intense than usual, or is it just because I'm used to seeing everybody else?
I feel like a
How they
few
usually are.
people are. No, I would say I think you're just used to seeing people as they usually are, because I don't know that that Megan is any more intense than Alex usually is. It's just intense in a different way.
Sarah did get a little carried away with makeup, and it's really dark. And this
It looks
wasn't what I
good.
was going
No,
for.
that's cool.
Right.
Looks good.
It works.
I was just gonna say Liz and I took a little bit different approaches here
Yeah.
on the hell.
But
I like your very rich people, Lady Helen approaches.
I'm the
good.
fun one.
You're
That's not allowed.
Are you new money Helen or very old money?
She's the old money Helen. I'm the new money. Helen.
Very old.
Yeah,
I think,
Liz is Elizabeth Bathory era Helen. Old school.
She's
vampire
old egg.
Helen.
I'm new egg.
Yeah. Ben is some sort of YouTube pop idol Helen.
I love it.
I'm
I'm here
excited.
for it.
It's the Miley Cyrus buns for me.
I've always wanted to be able to do this, so I took this opportunity.
Did you color your hair? Is it darker?
Me?
Yeah,
Yes, it was blonde. I
Yeah.
dyed it back brown.
it looks good.
Thank you. I got new headshots, so I didn't want to have like half blonde, half brown hair.
Oh, very cool. Are you starting to do things up there?
I'm gonna audition for Erda's later this month.
Nice.
So yeah, I'm excited.
Break a leg.
Thank you.
Which Ernest? Is it Ernest Saves Halloween or Ernest Saves Christmas?
Ernest
There's a
Saves
lot of-
Halloween.
Okay.
Yeah,
Ernest
Ernest
is Halloween.
scared stupid.
Scared stupid, yeah.
Ernest celebrates Chinese New Year. My favorites personally, but it's rarely done this year because people are too sensitive to see him.
Yeah, you just
be
can't make a
offensive.
movie like that these days.
How is our new year going? How are y'all doing?
Badly.
Mood.
Very poor indeed.
My car was vandalized, which was less than ideal. I
Sorry.
don't. Yeah, it's okay. I understand you needed the part that you took off of 2007 Honda Element.
That car's really wronged me in the past. But for
It's
real,
wronged
I'm
a
very
lot of
sorry
people.
that's happened to you. That sucks, but
Yeah, it's
Wait, they took a part? Like you said, they needed the part.
So
I need that.
old catalytic converters have
Oh,
platinum in them, and so people have been stealing them out from under cars to give to scrappers.
Oh no.
So 3 weeks ago, they attempted to steal my catalytic converter, failed. I paid $800 to fix their shitty vandalism, and now they came back and successfully took it. So now I am paying another chunk of money to replace the part.
Yeah, I was gonna ask if
Those are
insurance
not-
had
Oh
helped you at
my
all with that.
That sucks. I'm
It's
so sorry.
It's unfortunate for sure.
Oh.
You're gonna pour like $1,800 in it just because you got something stolen out from underneath it.
Yeah.
That's trash,
It's-
man.
Unideal.
There's not
but
even
we-
that much platinum. Like,
No.
Well, since we're live, if anybody has any details about who may
all
have
the
done
numbers
this,
are low.
If
All
you
Crime
know,
Stoppers. Link
you
in
tell
bio.
us.
only
Yeah.
you can prevent crime
Don't tell the cops. Let me
in the
do it.
greater Houston area.
I stopped listening to true crime because I kept calling the non-emergency police line because I thought I had seen something. Like there was just a random parked car at the same place, and it was a parked cop car and it was empty. So I called the police and was like, hey, I think a cop's been killed. Like there's just an empty car right here. And they're like, what? And I explained, I go, I have been listening to a lot of My Favorite Murder, but I really think something's gone wrong. And then they let me know it was a decoy because people usually race down that street. And I was like, oh, but it was just a random parked car, parked cop car.
Oh, that makes way more sense. I thought you just
Yeah.
phoned in a regular car, and I was.
And it had
you
been
know,
there for like a week. Also,
Oh.
like I noticed it forever. And I was like, well, we all know there's no one in it. So like we're still speeding. It's not working.
See, I stopped
Yeah.
listening to true crime podcasts because my therapist told me to.
Mhm.
I couldn't go to sleep, and she was like, maybe stop listening to podcasts about the Night Stalker.
I still listen.
But
to
are
them
you sleeping
actively.
better now?
Yes.
Oh, well, that's nice.
And it worked.
Everything my therapist the other day was like, have you tried going to sleep? And I was like, yeah, I've tried going to sleep. And earlier this week, I was like, cool, I have a meeting in the morning. I'm going to go to bed. It's midnight. And I just lay there till 3 a.m. Like, this is working. This is going to sleep.
Mhm.
No, I need that short sleep cycle or it just doesn't work.
Oh.
I did get
Awful.
permission to only sleep 4 hours a night, though.
Nice.
What?
I
How?
have to sleep so much.
I have
Me
to sleep the
too. I'm the
most.
opposite.
Yeah.
I have to
Well,
wake
like-
up at 4 a.m. to go to work. So that's my life.
Okay.
There was a study also that came out that said like we as humans would function better if we slept one REM cycle at a time. So like
Yeah.
to do 4 hours, get up, do about 8 hours of stuff, sleep another 4 hours. But we go 12 and 10 or you know what I mean? Like, well, some of us 18 and 6 or 20 and 4. But yeah.
Seth, I've heard, I didn't hear, you told me that before. Have you told me that before? Because I'm like, I've heard that exact thing.
I don't think I have, but who knows? We've
Is
known
that
each
how,
other
like-
and had how many probably conversations about things like that?
At least
Is
4.
that how like old cavemen and stuff used to function, you think?
It was actually the Normanton industrialization. I've actually done my research on this. Ben Franklin used to do it. And in the middle of the night, he'd wake up and have air baths where he would sit naked in his house and
I'll
read.
go for a walk.
So just like a normal day, Ben
And he would get
Franklin.
really
Just like a
trashed
little
all the
jaunt.
time.
Yeah,
And
I was
it's
gonna
like-
say a normal day, Ben Franklin is probably drunk or high. Like
Yeah,
they
wake up,
already
get
had
trashed.
nitrous then, so everybody was doing whippets if you were a scientist or a philosopher.
Or just shocking your junk also.
Yeah.
I haven't. What is this?
Well, when
Ben Franklin.
electricity, as electricity was being developed, there was at least one scientist in Germany who was famous for building a voltaic tower. And then he decided the way that I am going to contribute to science is I'm going to test length, duration, and intensity of electrical shock on parts of my own body so that I can describe it. And he would shock all over his body, but he spent a lot of time on his dick,
Oh my god, I'm gonna text
where he would just be shocking his junk for a long time and say, "Man, this is better than anything." It's awful. Also, it feels
That's
rough.
disgusting. You think they're still
I
doing
mean-
it somewhere?
I
Or?
mean, he just developed.
That is demonstrably not true. Everyone knows that electricity comes from Zeus, and whenever we take it, we have to steal it from him.
So Zeus was touching him.
Yeah.
Yeah. As he
Hey,
does.
Zeus
Which is
granted
on
him a
brand for
boon.
Zeus
touched
touched a lot of
people,
folks.
though.
Zeus took the form of a voltaic tower
That's right.
and then allowed this man to do that.
And
Y'all
then
know
How
those
Zeus
things
seduces you.
that have you can put your fingers on it and the static.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I do.
What about him?
Intimately.
What if?
Those are
I don't know
Zeus
if you'd
balls.
feel anything. Because you don't
Someone
feel
should
anything
try and
touch
then
it
let
with
me
your
know
hand.
because I don't want to do it.
Zeus
but-
balls. Yeah.
If you take one of those and you put your hand on it, your whole hand, and then you stick a piece of copper or metal on the opposite side of your hand, you will feel the current jump through you.
Okay, there you go. That's how
You
we
can
do
also
it.
do that to somebody else's hand. You won't feel the current jump through them. But
Someone's hand.
does it hurt?
Yes. Mildly, but yes.
Yeah.
Have you guys ever been tased?
No,
No.
but I've accidentally
Nobody?
I've
tased
been
someone.
curious. Not
was
like
paid-
with a weapon.
I was paid like $40 to get tased when I was in high school. But it wasn't
I
like
have
a
good
full,
money.
like you're on the ground having a seizure tase. It was like a, just one that you buy for self-defense. But yeah, it was like 4 or 5 times.
I've also been tased, but never with the gun and the
Yeah.
needles.
Right.
I've had like the handheld,
Yeah.
and one time on a dare, one of the electric cattle prod ones.
Oh.
And on that note, we are going to bring our discussion of electrical stimulation on our bodies to a close. I'm going to bring up the Space Train logo, and in about 2 minutes or so, we will start the show. So if you had questions, ask them right now or don't. No, go. Okay. My microphone was on that entire time. Glad that I never speak. Hello, everybody. Welcome to the first space train of the new year. My name is Aaron Garrett. I'm in charge of Pronoia Theater. And you know what happened in 2020? These actors got too big for their britches and started demanding unreasonable things like any amount of remuneration for their talents and services. So I said, you're fungible actors, and I got rid of them. Then I held new auditions, and we got a whole new set of actors. Some of them may be familiar to you, but if you've seen Space Train before, you're going to notice new faces in some of our old roles, and I'm excited for the energy that they're going to bring to this. Next month, we'll see. We may or may not be back to the old way of doing things in a brand new episode called A Few Stout Individuals that will premiere on the first Thursday in February that I didn't have the foresight to write down the date of before I began this monologue. But we don't know any of that yet. If you enjoy us live on Pronoia Theater, next Thursday, you can see myself and my partner, Steven Saltzman, whom I fired from Professor Ratskull, talking about Pronoia Theater's New Year's resolutions for 2021. And 2 weeks from today, you can see Baron Munchausen, which is a historical improv storytelling show. It should be really exciting. But for today, we've got a real exciting space train for you. This episode is called Much Ado About Quantum Decalbrination. It was written by me, Aaron Garrett, and you're going to see two additional pieces in the middle. Barrowin, written by Allison Parker, and Stun Gravy, written by Andrea Santoni. Should be a really fun night. If you want to donate, which we certainly appreciate, you can do so at paypal.me/Pronoia Theater or Venmo @Pronoia. We're putting that information everywhere, so I'm sure you can find it. And if you want to talk to us, go ahead and hit us up wherever you locate us, or email us at contact@pronoiatheater.com. But without any further ado, tonight's Space Train.
Hey, I'm Boris, a nuclear engineer aboard this bucket of bolts. I've called the space train home ever since my father disappeared through 2 black holes. Find him eventually, someday. But for now, I mind the train. We keep it running on time for yous and yous' family. We've had a lot of adventures, we learned a lot of lessons, and today's no different. So let's get to it.
Come on, Boris. I need something with more go, more pizzazz, more pop, you see?
Well, you asked me how the space train ran, Miss Rook, and there's no better place to learn about it than the quantum calbrinator. Can you hand me the redshift spanner?
I'm not talking how it runs, Bobo. I'm yakking how it runs, capiche?
Nah.
This your red whoozed, bucko?
No, that's the blue shift spanner.
Criminy.
Ah, you got it now. That's the redshift spanner.
What horse shimmers? People don't want to read about the nuclear engineering on board a faster-than-light locomotive.
2 blue collar?
Bingo, Bobo. They want to know who's who on the train, what ladies are wearing, who's who in business. They want the glitz, they want glam, they want sizzle.
Watch out a moment, Miss Rook. I'm going to dequantumize the quasar stabilizer right now. Could make you feel mighty funny for a moment.
I'm no uptown dame. I got my space legs under me, and they go all the way to the floor. Don't forget.
No shame in being quantum D-plussed.
Why are my insides going outsides?
Ooh, it'll pass. Oh, watch out!
Get your mitts off the merchandise, Bobo. These hands get 100 space vessels a word.
Sorry about that, Miss Rook. was a bad drainage this time. Must be going through a neutron field.
Don't prattle at me like I'm a crocodile bird tweeting and tittering. What just happened?
Well, it's boring manual labor sort of something. When the quantum neutrinos build up in the calbrinator, you need to dequantum the whole quasar stack. Or next time you hit 3/4 light speed, whole thing will shake itself loose like a tooth at a 0G boxing ring.
All right. That was boring with a capital Boris.
Of course. If you let too much quantum out, you start to phase into other realities, sometimes merging psychically with your doppelgangers. You know, I once had to kill an evil version of myself with the...
Close that tiny little trap of yours. You're telling me I was merged with another me?
No, not this time. We let the right amount of quantum out. We were ourselves the whole time.
That must have been why I was overcome with feelings during the ordeal. No other reason.
What feelings? I didn't notice any.
I felt feelings made to feel, so zip it and forget it, Kay.
All right.
Hey, Boris, I was wondering if you had time to tell me what's up. Oh, hiya, Rory.
Hi. It's on the tip of my tongue.
What is?
You're Hello. I'm Rory Rook, ace reporter.
I know. Wait, have we not met yet? I practice meeting people so often, sometimes I don't know if I've done it for reals.
Well, you met before. Remember you asked Miss Rook to watch you do a handstand because you thought it'd be newsworthy?
Yeah, and then I fell over into those pies. How'd that go over with the readership?
Jury's still out. Friend.
Anyway, Leah.
Leah!
I know I'm always supposed to have time for passengers, but not right now. Miss Rook's on the hunt for stories.
Can I help?
But no.
No, it's a union thing.
Also, safety regulations.
I get it. Well, I really need to find out what's up.
Come back in a few minutes, okay?
I'm holding you to it. Bye, friend.
Always seems like life and death to her having conversations.
So, you're gonna help put the human umph in my human interest story.
I wish I could, Miss Rook. But I gotta meet Professor Rascal for our weekly chat. It's his turn to pick the restaurant.
What a Jake. Why do you hang around with that old, creepy Professor Atskill anyway? His eyes are as beady as the day is indeterminate in length and space.
He's good people.
Oh, he's always trying to blow up the train with his doomsday device.
Death Day devices, and that's just for fun and funnies.
All right, suit yourself, Square Jaw.
Bing bong, Boris.
Shoot. My digital assistant computer is ringing me a notification.
What a weird way to say that.
I'm not your digital assistant. I'm the only thing keeping this train moving along.
I'm sorry, Trace. I should have known better than to assume you were coming here just for me. What's up?
Oh, well, usually you'd be right, of course. I wouldn't be here for you. I'm doing it for myself. But there is a message by chance for you. Maintenance is required in the Helen car.
Thanks, Trace. Guess a nuclear train engineer's work is never done. Say, Miss Rook, if you want to know the fancy things happening, why don't you come with me to the Helen car? Those Helens are always planning something or other, like a gala for the gala car, or a silent auction for the silent auction car, once even a stiff rent increase for the gentrification car.
A Helen car? You don't have to tell me twice.
Then let me cancel with the professor and I'll be right there. Beep boop beep. Helen car for Rory and wherever Professor Ratskull is for me, please.
Teleporting you to the Helen car and the sadness zone.
Hey, Boris, I'm back and... Oh, where'd he go? Oh, hey, Tracy, what's up?
Oh, Leah! Oh, there's an EMP going off. I'm losing consciousness. Boop.
There's always an EMP.
Any minute now. Come on. Tracy?
I'm ducking Leah. She's not around anywhere, right?
How would I begin to even care about that? Patoot's still planning on this platform, right?
What am I? An advanced algorithmic intelligence? Pretty sure. Yeah, only like 96.7% confidence, which is embarrassing.
As long as you're right, we're good. Once that beautiful, rich hedonist comes aboard, he's going to meet the woman who can supply him with anything.
Still dabbling in the black market, huh?
It's a legitimate career choice, okay?
Keep dreaming, do Brazil, because I'm going to get the inside track with him.
Sticky Charlie? Why would any sophisticated vice muckety muck like him choose a mouth breather like you over, well, anything?
I'm asthmatic. Petite is a classy guy, and he's used to a certain level of, shall we say, fealty. Fealty, Sticky Charlie can provide.
You saying I can't kiss ass, Sticky? Because I kiss ass like nobody's business.
We'll see. Sticky Charlie into the shadows.
Humans are so disgusting in so many different ways. Sounds like you have your work cut out.
Please, I got this. As long as nothing surprising crops up, I am good to go.
I don't think anything surprising will happen. I mean, you've been on the space train, right?
Hello, Gabrielle. Or do you prefer citizen or Miss do Brazil?
Hello, new sheriff. Gabrielle is more than enough.
Perfect. I love trisyllabic names, don't you? Really lets you hold on to them. Gabrielle. Tracy.
Aldani. Goodbye.
What have you got going on? Just a friendly question. It's not an interrogation. Yet. I'm kidding. So good to be in a place where I can kid again within allowable tolerances.
Listen, Sheriff, don't take this the wrong way, but when you
let you off scot-free from your various and obvious crimes.
Yep, that's it. I thought we'd just sort of part ways.
Oh, no. Not this chick. Oh, I don't like that. Not this sheriff. Yeah, not that, the sheriff. I'm looking to make friends and establish community roots, and I am all out of friends. Ha! I am. That is why I'm trying to make new ones.
It's just I'm pretty busy.
In the stables, right? You're the stable master? This is where new passengers board. You seem pretty far off from your job assignment.
I'm here for this new passenger onboarding.
Yes, Vice Muckety Muck Lemuel Petite. Me too. I want him to know the lay of the land. You wouldn't believe the kinds of botflies that come in and try to entice these dignitaries into committing crimes.
I sure wouldn't know about that. I'm, of course, looking to help him out with any and all horse needs he has.
Oh, of course. Yes, he's allergic. Famously. So you can probably run along.
I'd like to hear it from him. Horse ethics, you know?
I do know. We can meet him together.
Great.
Bing bong. Passenger doors open.
Mr. Petite, pleasure to meet you. I'm Sheriff Booker Donovan Sean Martin Aldani.
Oh, my goodness.
And this is Stable Master, Miss Gabrielle du Brazil.
Hello, Mr. Petite. I want to say that I'm available for anything you may need.
Stable Master. I'm quite allergic. I'm afraid, and horse apples too. It's quite a shame.
It really is. But I don't only do stables. I can also...
Hello, Mr. Petite. I'm Charlie, and I want to know if I could help you with your bags.
Absolutely. Splendid.
And may I say, you're clearly a man who knows his lapel pins. Right this way.
He's not a space train sanctioned bag boy? Huh. I wonder what Sticky Charlie is up to. Bye, Gabrielle. I'm sure we'll see each other again very soon.
Great.
Still sitting by yourself?
Yeah, he's still coming, don't worry. I haven't been stood up.
Oh, I sure hope not, Mr. Professor. It'd be embarrassing to have it happen every day this week.
Those were pranks I was playing on you, Tommy. Classic I'm waiting on a date pranks.
Oh, you sure got me good. I was pitying you something awful.
Bah! No matter. Soon Boris will arrive and my scheme will enter its final phase. Yes. Funny to think it will all be over soon. A light lunch, some pleasant conversation, and then a surprise he could never expect. I pick up the check.
Well, gosh, Mr. Professor, you sure are way beyond me on friendship schemes.
Yes, I am, little Tommy Edison. Yes, I am. Now, run along and check to make sure the escargot is puckering nicely.
Hey, Professor Rascal.
Ah, Ratskull. Listen, I know it's naughty, but I picked some hemlock and thought maybe...
No, Professor Rascal, I gotta...
Rat Skull. And I already ordered a starter, so don't worry about that. I sent one of my many secret henchmen to check on it. You never know who's my agent on the space train.
Oh, that's crazy. I don't know who to trust. But sorry, Professor. There's an emergency, and I'm gonna have to cancel our lunch.
What?
Yeah, I'm real sorry, especially since you went all out and got us the not so fancy French car.
They serve free bread.
Yeah, I feel real bad, so I'll let you know when we can reschedule. And hey, to make it up to you, I'll even pay, okay?
What? No!
Gotta go. See you around, Professor Rascal.
That's Ratskull.
Oh boy, Mr. Professor, that escargot looks good and puckered. I thought I saw Boris. Did he leave?
No, Tommy, no. All pranks of Professor Ratskull got you again.
Oh, egg on my face.
Here, just put this hemlock in someone's tea.
Sure thing, mister.
Wish I could be part of your world.
You meet the Helens yet?
Sure did, Bobo. Tell me, are these birds always so wackadoodle?
Well, sometimes they won't talk to you if you don't have a glass of wine. So I usually...
Listen to me, chump. These chumps are all angles of strange. They're coming out of their feathers and all. They're peculiar coming out of their ears.
I think the rich live a little differently than the rest of them.
Oh.
Hello.
Hello, Helens. I heard you had an urgent maintenance request.
Yes. Helen and I need assistance.
We just don't know what to do, Helen and I.
Cool. What's the issue?
Hmm?
Do you remember the problem, Helen?
I can't say that I do, Helen.
Well, we ought to be scooting and booting. Right, Boris?
Nah, I got time. I can just stand here until they remember. Sometimes it takes a little longer with the older folks.
I remember.
It's just over there.
Cool. Look at you, starting and finishing each other's sentences. What a great friendship. I think Tracy mentioned you were hearing a sound. Is it like a ka-thunk, or a pewty-pewty-pew? Because one of those is life support.
I think it gurgled and burbled and popped. Right, Helen?
And it got hotter and hotter and hotter, right, Helen?
Until the whole room was a sweltering, life-draining mess, Helen.
And no interdimensional brain slugs can survive that. Can they, Helen?
Hey, Boris.
No, they cannot, Helen. And we want our interdimensional slugs to survive and thrive and breed, Helen.
I hear you. If AC's out and company's over, forget about it.
Exactly. You know just how to take care of us, Helens.
I do what I do.
Boris. She's getting really close to me.
They're from another culture. Trust me. Sink into their frightening embrace and everything will be aces.
Whatever. Okay, so the thing is, Sticky Charlie got a head start on Patoot, but that's like a second grader triple jumping against Anissa Kravitz.
Who?
The world's best triple jumper, Tracy. Keep your head in the game.
I don't have a dog in this fight.
You want Sticky Charlie to be asking you for things all the time?
Let's grind his bones to make your bread, or whatever you humans do.
Operation Warp Speed I starts with class and sophistication. Charlie tagged along with Patoot to this art gallery. And please, give me a hard one, am I right? I got this. So Tracy does the dress draw proper, attention to my clavicle region.
What are you asking?
Do you think the ensemble, right, would excite approval of the average masculine dude?
Almost there. Can you take another swing at it?
Am I showing enough boob?
Oh, yeah. Nailed it. It's pushed up. What else are you going to do with it?
You suck.
Have fun.
No, I really don't have any more bags if that's what you're hanging around for.
No. You got me all wrong. I was wondering if maybe I could get you a bag of some kind.
Like a key potty for luggage. What have you heard about me?
Mr. Patoot! Fancy running into you here.
Of course, they always say that. Yes, the horse lady. Yes, please don't have it on you, do you? Because I get what they call sweat mucus, and it
gets everywhere. Of course, my brother had it growing up. Nasty stuff.
You don't know the half of it. Shampoo, it just doesn't work like it used to.
Extra strength shampoo, eh? You need that. Because I can get some stuff that's technically an industrial solvent.
No.
Sticky, would you run and get us some drinks?
No.
Drink sounds divine.
Right away, sir.
So, you like the inscrutable art wing?
Is such a dumb word. We do things because we're expected to. But look at these lines. They sure don't intersect into a cohesive shape or anything. It's brilliant, probably.
If there's anything I can do to get you some things to unwind, please just say the word.
What sorts of things?
Oh, just accoutrement that may be difficult to privately.
You know what I like to do to unwind? I warm up a glass of milk. I let it cool on the sill and then sip with careful consideration.
Oh, Donnie!
Sheriff, you sure do like to make your presence known.
Oh, it's just my culture day on the train. I try to soak it all up, and today it's the art wing.
How convenient.
Isn't it? Last week it was the rain stick car. You know how much you need to pee in the rain stick car? Not enough to use it as a polite excuse, that's for sure.
Oh, droll. Well, Chef, it appears Mr. Charlie's back with some refreshments, so I'll listen to his entreaties with some more. Miss Stable Master, I do hope we can continue our conversation soon.
Me too, Mr. Patoot. Are you doing this on purpose? Like, do you understand what you're doing?
Lately? Yes.
This is important for me.
And it's important for me to protect people.
Who's getting hurt? I thought that was your whole thing.
Don't worry about it.
Can you just leave me alone?
Nope, but I do smell mimosas, so I need to see if they'll pour me a stiff glass of orange juice, cut with water, so it's not too overpowering.
Out of all the trains in all of space, she had to enforce the law on mine. Okay, do Brazil, show them what you got.
Hey, Gabrielle, what's up?
Yeah, why are you know what? I can't tell you, but if you go ask the sheriff, I'm sure you'll get an earful.
You know, that's funny because she said I should stick to you as long as you're in the art cars. So I just, you never told me what's up.
Miss Rook, when are you gonna start making with the journalism? All you've done is whimper in a corner so far.
I don't know, Bobo. I think the Helens don't want to get tangled up in the paper of record.
We love press.
Well, you'd be the first. Now, say, Helens, when did you first get on the space train?
It must have been 45 minutes ago, right, Helen?
Sounds right, Helen.
They're just joshing you. They've been aboard a few years.
And, how do you feel about interdimensional space slugs?
Oh, we love
them.
Isn't that crazy? I've never even heard of those things. It'll probably be a few years before we can even hope of affording one.
I think we may get them a little earlier, Bobo. One last question, girls. How do you slugs feel about a knuckle sandwich? My fist it's frozen like a deer just run out of booze.
Now, you wouldn't want to punch a Helen.
Or a Helen's slug.
Hey, I think I found the problem. Something glooped all this slime on your life support and whoa, what's happening?
They're possessed by interdimensional space slugs, Boris.
Shoot, you sure? Well, that's enough for me.
There is no stopping us.
Don't worry, Rory. I got this. Spinning kick. Ah, I'm stuck in midair. They got the telekinesis.
Oh, we'll spread like Helens across the space train.
And when the space train next stops, we'll spread again.
Hey, Helens, get a load of this.
Whoa! Oh, what's that?
Vodka.
Ah, poor people's alcohol won't keep us down.
I'll save you. Oh, my face and hand.
No, Boris, you have to save this whole galoot of a space train. Get out of here. I'll hold them off.
But how?
A journalist always has plenty of cheap alcohol. Now run!
Tracy, seal the Helen car until I say otherwise.
Huh? What? Okay, sure, whatever.
I'll save you, Helens.
choreography.
Well, kiddo, it's your lucky day. It's me, Stun Gravy, for the win. Extreme! What are you trying to do, kiddo?
Oh, nothing, sir. I was just trying to give form to words in an expressive, harmonious, and skillful manner.
Rainbow! Get ready to climb a skyscraper and then paraglide into a volcano while wrestling a bear. Boom! Guitar solo! That's what kids want, right?
Not me.
That's what I'm talking about! Prepare to become a cool, rad beast with Stun Gravy by me, Stun Gravy Groovy.
You have the same name as the drink?
That's how much I believe in it. And absolutely not because I had to change my name to avoid legal repercussions from the FBI. Zamma zamma zow!
That seems suspicious.
But here we are, back to the rock world. Because I'm a Mr. Technicalities!
And how will your drink help me dress up our written language in flowing arabesques?
Huh?
Or like climbing a skyscraper and all that? How? What's inside?
we didn't have so many questions in the 90s, you know. We believed in magic with a K. I guess that legally I have to tell you that our secret recipe contains one or more of the following: kerosene, propylene glycol, artificial sweetener, sulfuric acid, rum, acetone, battery acid, red dye number 2, and or pepperoni. Cowabunga!
Kerosene?
Don't worry, this time we also add in an insane amount of asbestos. Fireproof!
I'm not old enough for rum.
With that attitude, you'll never be rad with a PH. Don't believe me? Rude. Are you ready for some 90s careless, possibly deadly fun? Or are you gonna waste more of my time? Do you want to be a full-fledged 90s mad dog or what? Peer pressure! You're gonna be a loser if you don't.
Okay. But only because of the peer pressure.
That's what I'm talking about!
Oh, wow, man. I feel I can climb the Everest on top of the Kilimanjaro on top of K2.
Extreme geography.
I feel so...
Yeah! You almost got me there. For a moment, I believed. I was never here. Escape! 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 Escape!
It's crazy that we're in Zumba at the same time, Sheriff.
I know. We have so many common interests.
A day isn't complete without Zumba, Charlie.
Please, call me Sticky.
It's the only hour I can truly lose myself. Yes.
You new bestie, why don't you go grab us some towels?
Of course. While I'm gone, don't insinuate anything illegal.
Mr. Patoot, are you a Zumbantic too?
Miss Stablemaster, yes, I'm glad you're both here because it seems that you're both champing at the bit. Oh, champing at the bit.
Oh, sorry, Tommy's working, so I thought that maybe I could circle back vis-a-vis what's up.
Kind of in the middle of
Of course not. Friends come first. I'd never do business of any kind, no matter how small. Someone doesn't make time for their friends.
I have the same philosophy. That's why I cut all my friends, because they didn't have time for each other. I can tell you more in this dark corner over here. Just
lead the way.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Leah, I'm trying to secure a business deal here. Can we talk tomorrow?
Nope, just real quick, right now.
The class is about to start.
I'll join you.
Do you want to change out your pencil skirt first or the heels?
No pain, no, right?
Well, that does sound like an enticing offer, Mr. Sticky.
Mr. Patu, would you mind if I posted up next to you? You seem like a master and...
Not if I have anything to say about it. Let me just get in between you. Oh, sorry, Gabrielle. You know that crick in my neck means I gotta keep you on my left side.
Sheriff, you really are everywhere, and I want to be today, aren't you?
I always take this Zumba class. You can check the logs.
All right, everyone. Zumba will begin in just a moment. So if you have more setup to get out of the way, just do it quick, all right? Ma'am, will you be joining
Don't worry
us?
about me. Hey, what's up?
Never on the clock.
Okay.
Rascals here, and I've got things to work out. Let's begin.
Professor, you've been warned about Zumba mutiny before, okay? But it is time to start, so I will. I just want everyone to know that this kind of behavior does not get results. It just happens to be that he's very punctual. Let's begin.
Boris thinks he's so hot.
All right, Professor, you know there's no advancing the story until I get everyone started. All right, everyone, let's warm it up. Can I get everyone to just do a real deep inhale, okay? Now continue with your conversations.
So, Mr. Batoot, about the things I can get you.
I merely want to focus on the instruction right now.
Your face, Sticky Charlie. Man, I am not in shape.
You need pointers? I can keep this up all day.
And he didn't even care that he was standing me up.
He doesn't deserve you, Professor Ratskull. That's just like with Craig and the one time when
We're talking about me, Leah. I'm just glad I have this time to get my funk out and kick and crunch and 1 and 2 and 3.
Professor, no going off script, all right?
Professor Rascal, I need you.
Okay, if you're on my floor, I want to see your hips moving, Buster.
Sure. Now you need me.
Yeah, there's a problem in the Helen car, and...
Well, I'm a little busy right now with my real friends.
Friends?
It's just to make him jealous, Leah. Don't read into it. And Boris, I'm not sure I can help.
You just gotta.
If you're going to stay, buddy, you got to play. Let's go.
All right, but I'm a little rusty.
Gabrielle, I think it'd be great if we went to the quiet reflection car after this.
Oh, I'm going to find a way out from under you, Sheriff.
Monster truck rally, then.
What's happening?
So the Helen's possessed by some kind of interdimensional parasite or something, and they're threatening to parasite the whole train.
That's so like the Helens. One time at Space New Year, they came and they found
Time and place, Leah. Tell me more, Boris.
So they said something about their life support, and I found all this sludge at the panel, and...
Sludge? Give it here. Sludge. We need to stop this Zumba now. Leah, destroy that boombox.
You got it.
Professor, this is the last straw. I'm going to have to ask you to finish your conversation at your leisure and then leave. Everyone else, I suggest that this be the time that you finish up your affairs.
Since this ended, you want to try the Thai bow class with me?
The middleman's Pilates, the middle class man's Pilates. Better than nothing, I suppose.
The stable master can't join us, unfortunately. She has been banned for spitting in someone's hair.
She deserved it.
Oh, hey, fancy man, you're new. Tell me, What's up?
I don't even begin to understand that question.
Gabrielle, how about I buy you a juice and we can talk about this?
No, Sheriff, just arrest me or let me live my life.
These are interdimensional brace slugs, Boris.
Oh, yeah. I did Space Kwando at them and everything.
This is a serious threat. To beat them, you're going to need an expert in interdimensional physics.
Oh, snap. Where are we going to find one of those on such short notice?
I'm that expert.
Oh, cool. Phew. Lucky break.
Yeah, so we'll need to get an interdimensional.
This Rook is going to be so glad to not die and or be assimilated.
You were hanging out with Rory Rook? The woman who said my death day devices were pedestrian and lacking elan?
Yeah, totally her. We were hanging out to help her write a new story, and then those slug things attacked.
Ah. Well.
She'll be glad that you're saving her, with or without Elan. I mean, who brings custard to a science convention anyway?
Forget what I said earlier.
All right.
All you need to beat the slugs is the power of love. Like give the Helens a hug or something.
Love! The deadliest weapon. Thanks, Professor. You're the best.
Wait, Boris.
Yeah, Professor?
Walk slowly back. You're still cooling down from the Zumba. Don't want you to get a tummy ache.
Ooh, good idea, Professor. That's why you're a doctor.
Oh, Ratskull. What have you wrought?
You're almost out of your Russian swill.
And when you are, and then we will close in.
Oh, hell. May as well drink it.
Come to us, dear.
Become a Helen.
Abe's caves when I'm getting wet with that baby Grand.
Ooh, that Zumba took a lot out of me.
Back for more?
Boris, watch out for the glad bags. I'm out of ski.
I don't need ski this time, Miss Rook, because I have something a little more ultra.
Tell me, Helens need power.
I've got the greatest power of all. A power of love. Time for a hug, Helen. Aha!
You fool! Helens immunized themselves to love decades ago after we shared a third husband.
Oh, crud!
And now it's time for this little Helen to go to market.
They're in my head, Boris. I'm growing more elitist than even I thought possible.
Drink this Chateau de Chambord 63 and fulfill your destiny, Helen to be.
Hello, Helens.
Helen!
Ah, double crud.
More bread, Tommy.
Oh, gee, I don't know, Miss Du Brazil. You're technically supposed to order at least a snail platter before I bring you a 5th round of bread.
Tommy!
Okay, on the double.
Think, Du Brazil, think. This isn't over. Do you want to live in a world where Sticky Charlie wins?
Maybe for a little bit, just to see how it's different.
I don't need devil's advocates, Tommy. I just need plans.
Electrocute him. I don't know why, but that feels like a good go-to.
No. Tracy?
Ugh, I was having such a good day not talking to you.
Where are Patoot and Sticky Charlie now?
Somehow they made it to the stone skipping car,
Oh, my favorite.
and it looks like he's going to close the deal soon.
I'd have sewn this up if it weren't for that omnipresent sheriff.
I do have a knack for showing up at the right time, don't I?
I do not want to talk to you.
Tommy, a snail plate and some privacy.
Of course.
Tracy?
I'm just going to dim my screen. I'll still listen.
Even so.
The things I do for propriety.
Gabrielle, I'm not your mom, but I'm trying to be your friend.
I don't want to be friends with you or anyone.
Oh.
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 Leah?
I'm underneath a table. Can I come out?
No! Gabrielle, I'm hoping you change your mind on the friend thing, but until you do, I just want to say, you don't want Patoot. Trust me.
Why should I?
I haven't arrested you. I haven't confiscated your contraband. I haven't even asked you to stop graffitiing unflattering caricatures of me in bathroom stalls. Isn't that worth something?
Deal sealed. Sticky Charlie is supplying him with Megadone later today.
Thing is, Sheriff, you haven't arrested me, but you haven't arrested him either. So really, you're just using your authority to annoy and impede my business. So no, you're not worth anything.
Tommy, turn up the sad French music, please.
Sorry it took so long to join you, Helens.
Would you like to take your prize, Helen?
And eat this poor person, Helen.
I shall, Helens. I shall.
Not so fast! Ah, ow, jeez, ow, 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 ow. Why are air vents not built for the doctoral beefcake? I'll save the day. Now, please. Boris!
Not so fast.
You think I can't build a psychic dampener?
Professor Rascal, I didn't know you played in the air vents too.
Only when I'm feeling blue. Here, this cochlear dingus will protect you from their telekinesis.
Ah, score.
Which means now we can do this. I mostly do cardio.
What do we do now, Professor? The power of love didn't work.
That was a lie, Boris.
Oh no, why?
May not be the best time since we're about to be devoured, but I was jealous you were spending time with Rory Rook. And well, I thought if she was possessed by a brain slug, maybe you would like me just a little bit more.
Ah, heavy.
And that plan, like all my brilliant plans, went off without a hitch. Except now I feel a twinge of something. Regret, maybe. Or hunger, possibly. I never got those escargot. But whatever it was, I knew I had to save you.
So what do we do?
Die, I think. The only known way to combat an interdimensional space slug is with an anti- or outer-dimensional space slug. And those take so long since they have to be created outside of time and space. Usually there's a freight charge to ship it. So if you want to buy them in bulk but get the discount...
I got an idea.
Please, don't.
Distract them for me.
What? Okay. So, here we go. Have you ever noticed that regular scientists be in the lab like, let me set up an experiment with control groups and variable groups, but mad scientists be like, acid for everyone's face? You ever? Anyone notice that?
Boo.
Okay, Tracy, ready to do something crazy?
What are you doing?
Tracy, I'm gonna drain all the quantum from the room, merging countless universes over and over and over. One of them has to have an anti-slug.
Oh, that's dumb. We should probably just let them kill us.
Too late.
Helen?
Helen?
Helens!
I feel twisty.
We're merging in and out of alternate realities. We're gonna see our possible selves.
Am I in front of the Nobel laureates? Prize for peace? Oh, thank you, thank you.
What's happening, Helen?
I don't know, Helen.
I see me, but I'm not Helen.
No, hold on to your Hellenicity.
Gotta get away from them in case they explode. I got you, Miss Rook.
Boris? Bobo? I think I'm whip smart crackerjack ace reporter for the New Space New York Times?
That's right, Miss Rook. That's your real alternate self.
No, but there's so many. Somewhere I write novels or vlog. Oh, but you're there too. And so many of them. We're dating or we're married or we're not defining the relationship, but obviously very close to each other.
Hold on to that thought, Miss Rook. I've got to return us to reality.
Am I not Helen?
Have I lost my Helen?
Mom, you're talking to me again. I love you too.
Helen, where are you?
Who is Helen?
They're about ready to burst.
Horse, wait. I have to tell you something. We belong together. Crazy space turbulence, this car's hopping all hanky-janky.
But I think we're all back to normal, right?
Yeah. Normal. We're tops. We're keen. Positively.
Come back, please. Bring the Nobel Prize and my mom back in that order.
Nope, that was alternate Ratskull. Not to worry. You'll never have that life or those friends.
Nah.
I just can't seem to get rid of these headaches. I've tried everything: caffeine, alcohol, aspirin, nothing works.
How often do you exercise?
Never.
And do you smoke regularly?
3 packs a day.
Well, I can't find a cause, so I guess we'll just treat the symptoms. The aspirin companies have come up with a new painkiller that might just do the trick.
At this point, I'm ready to try anything.
Well, your normal pharmacy probably won't carry it yet. They're still working out some FDA issues in certain states. Just go downtown to the bus station and ask for a guy named Snake.
That's an interesting name. Dr. Snocka, was it?
Sure. Ha, whatever. He's what you'd call a specialty pharmacist. When you find Snake, tell him you want a cheese sandwich. You got that?
Oh, I'm lactose intolerant.
Don't worry, it's just a street name. Now, to administer the drug, you'll need a syringe. Snake should be able to sell you a couple, or you can just find some lying around. Be sure to inject the painkiller directly into your veins. If you don't wear long sleeves often, I'd recommend underneath the fingernails.
That sounds a little painful.
Only the first couple times.
Thanks, doctor. I'm sure I'll be a new man.
Tired of chronic headaches that just won't go away? Try new Bear brand heroin, a much, much stronger version of aspirin. Heroin is not cut with flour or baby powder like some of our generic competitors, so you know that you're getting the best product.
Baron can cause track marks if not administered properly. Decreased immune function, hallucinations, and a sudden urge to listen to Led Zeppelin have occurred in some individuals. Consult your doctor if you are nursing or pregnant, as dosages may vary.
Barrowin, the extra strong headache medicine.
Has some lowlife dressed himself up as a family practitioner, developed a trusting decade-long physician patent relationship with you? Has he asked you to film your doctor's visit for a pharmaceutical commercial and then gotten you addicted to heroin? Hello, my name is Officer Krupke with the Houston Police Narcotics Department, and I'm here to warn you about an epidemic sweeping the nation. Drug pushers have found more and more creative ways to market their wares. Remember to thoroughly inspect all bait sale brownies, pills with smiley faces on them, and birthday presents. Only you can prevent a high.
Our government has spent too much of your hard-earned tax dollars on public service announcements that do little service to the public. Hi, I'm Robert Johnson, and I'm a Republican running for the position of assistant to the assistant of the Houston Municipal Comptroller. If elected, I promise to curb reckless government spending by instituting a 4-part plan.
Have you been plagued by the endless political commercials from one Robert Johnson, claiming to end reckless government spending? Hi, my name is John Robertson, and I'm a Democrat running for the position of assistant to the assistant of the Houston Municipal Comptroller. If Robert Johnson can't spend your generous campaign contributions properly, how can he assist the assistant of the city comptroller? Always remember, a vote for John Robertson is a vote against that fascist Robert Johnson.
What a terrible trip, Helen.
Yes, Helen, I hardly felt like myself with that brain slug.
Goes to show you, interdimensional doesn't always mean classy, Helen.
Here, here, Helen.
I'm glad you ladies are back too.
Wait. They're always like this?
Oh yeah. Yeah, those brain slugs were super good at pretending to be them. I'm glad you have such a nose for the suspicious, kid. I'd have never noticed.
Thank you, commoners, from the bottom of our pocketbooks.
Now leave our car while we depour it. Helen?
Helen.
Did you bring the
Megadon, you bet.
There, but for the annoyance of the law, go I.
Gabrielle,
Jesus, Sheriff, this is harassment.
Just wait.
Only the best for you.
Come to gloat and watch me fail?
I told you, wait.
Why is Leah with you?
Honestly, I don't know.
I do.
Here we go. The finest contraband for your pleasure.
Thank you, Sticky Charlie. You're under arrest.
What?
I'm Galactic Trooper Hospers, and you're under arrest for solicitation, possession, and sale of illegal goods.
What? What? No.
You knew?
Of course. We coordinate these sorts of stings. But obviously, I can't directly interfere with these investigations. I just have to live my normal life.
Thanks, I guess.
Look, I know you don't deal in the harder stuff, but with a fish that large on the line, I didn't want you to be tempted.
Yeah, I get it.
I have to help with transfer, so have a good day, and I hope you change your mind about being friends.
Let's roll.
Leah, don't follow me.
Let's roll you out. Crazy day, huh? what's there left to say, but what's up?
I guess you earned it. What's up, Leah, is residual anger, but mostly relief and the unsettling feeling that I may have to start caring about people. What's up with you?
I'm just happy to be part of people's lives.
See you around.
Tu tiempo se acabó.
I did it. It took me all month, but I finally got someone to answer. What's up?
You thought it's safe, Parura. Your next challenge won't be so fácil.
Do your worst.
Felices sueños, pequeña Lea. Por mañana, nosotros continuamos.
Until then, do you maybe like want to watch Jersey Girl with me or something? I could make popcorn.
Oh, see.
Well, Professor Rascal, I think we had quite a friend date after all.
No, not really.
I'm sorry you felt jealous of Miss Rook. But
No, what? No.
but know that the only thing I put before our relationship is my job, and food, and sleep. Also my best friend Tommy. So you're pretty high up.
Thanks. I'll see you around. Far sooner than you'd ever expect. Already a plan forms at the edges of my mind.
That was pretty wild, huh? Experiencing all those alternate realities.
Oh, for sure.
You didn't seem too affected by it.
No, I was a mess. I mean, in some realities, I have a mustache, or I wear a ring. It's pretty disconcerting.
Huh.
Were you saying something to me in there? That we belong something?
Oh, just we belong. We belong to the stars now, I was saying.
I wish. Too much gambling debt in these bones. So, you think you got enough to write a story on?
Oh, sure. I mean, I'm the best, so I can definitely get a couple thousand out of this.
Enough for you to stick around?
What?
I'm just saying, if you keep getting stories, you'll stick around on the space train, right? I'd hate to see you go.
Well, space journalist has to go where the story takes her, but I think I'll kick it here a while.
Cool. I gotta check on the rest of the train. Make sure the quantum stunt didn't rattle anyone's brains out of their heads. I mean that literally. Smell you later.
Okay. See you around, Bobo.
Remains still wrong. Thank you, everybody, for watching Space Train, Much Ado About Quantum Decalbrination, our New Year's celebration show. We want to thank everyone for joining in the spirit of things and playing around with characters that they weren't usually used to. And specifically, we want to say that tonight's performance featured Ian Mozzie as Boris, Sandra Peck Ramsey as Rory, Chris Keller as Rat Skull, Alex Garrett as Gabrielle du Brazil, Lauren Hanley as Sheriff Booker Donovan, Sean Martin Aldani, Stephen Saltzman as Little Tommy Edison, Sarah Denton as Tracy, Megan Avocado as Leah. Our special teams this episode was Ben Hudson as Helen Atchison, Officer Krupke and a Kid, Liz Casillo as Helen Pargeter and Robert Johnson, Seth Ramsey as Lemuel Patoot, John Robertson and Miguel de Muerto, Caitlin Zeller as Sticky Charlie, Dave and Stun Gravy, and myself, Aaron Garrett, as the Zumba instructor, and A Kindly Neighborhood Doctor. This episode was written by Aaron Garrett with additional material by Allison Parker and Andreas Antoni. And music was, of course, provided by Sandra Ramsey, bensound.com. Thank you, everybody. We'll be back in February. And of course, Pronoia does things every Thursday live. If you want to come back here next Thursday,